got to do VMA, 'cause I need the crystals to retrade my stuff, and I don't have time to PvP. Who has time to PvP? Oh, I got a follow? Are these things working? Let me see. Yeah, they're working. It must have happened when I was offline. Let's see. Oh, let me do a quick repair.
What? Haven't you ever seen a wood elf before?
I can't afford it! Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. That was rude of me. I try and, if I'm in the crafting area, I try and turn off my pets. That should be enough time. I have a roleplay today at 5. We're going to continue the honeymoon of Riven and Vitalis. 2 weeks away. I miss not being able to do my social on Tuesdays, but it's been nice being able to have this time to roleplay with Alice. It's time to get some work done. I got 10 crystals yesterday. I was running the Dark Bunny Hood, and we got some there, so I only need 11 more. 11 more, and I got my thing. 50 minutes, I might lose track of time. I don't have to stop in the middle of the thing to eat food, so... Yeah, let me just refresh it, just so I have a little bit more time. Yeah.
But let's find out. The rules.
Start my music.
Let's see how long you can last. Give us a good show.
Now doing it as Baron. I still need a sharpened Cruel Flurry dagger. I have 3 Nirnhoned. I kind of like being on my magic tune because I don't have to keep on. I always forget to swap between my prismatic and my weapon damage bow. Oh, that's the one. Hey, heavy attack, please. Hello, Pep. Hey, Pep here. How you doing today? Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. I'm doing Polymorph VMA runs. Yesterday I was at Gerblin. Today I am Baron moves like a smoking plume. Although I don't think I'm going to beat my last score. My score yesterday was just a little bit higher than my original best score by like a couple 100 points, but I did make a couple mistakes. And I did use sigils. But at this point I'm just in it really for transmute crystals. it's pretty easy to get into the leaderboards, especially if I go with my Necro. My Necro is a bit of a pain. It takes me about an hour and a half to do on him, but nobody ever seems to do it on their Necros, so it's pretty easy to get on leaderboards with him. Which gives you, at the end of the week, 5 transmute crystals, a gold piece of armor, and a golden maelstrom weapon. Not that bad. I'm also trying to do a little bit more to get in practice for August when it's the double VMA drops. And honestly, I have all the weapons I need. I'm just doing it really to because the transmute crystals will be changing to 8 instead of 4. And I also the only weapon. Oh yeah, oh, you're Magden. Wow, yeah. I've heard good things about Magden Wardens. I haven't taken my Warden yet. I've taken my my Mag Blade, my Stam Blade, my Mag Sork, my Stam Sork, and my Stam Necro. Oh yeah, that's a shame. But the good news is, since you've done it, you know the mechanics and you know what gear works. And you can do it without maelstrom weapons. I mean, I beat it for the first time without maelstrom weapons. Do you want to try and do it on a? You want to do it on a Magtoon, right? What I did for mine, I don't know about perfected, but if you can do some normal Sunspire, try and collect False Guide, because that's a really good set for Magtoons. For your Magtoon, I did Mother Sorrow with False Gods. I had Perfected, but the only thing Perfected really does is give you a little bit of extra magicka. Honestly, your best friend in this is Resource Management, but you know that. Sunspire is honestly not that bad on normal. You can pug it. I've been farming it on vet. But, oh, thank you for the follow! Thank you! I appreciate it. Welcome to the Genghis Gang. What gear am I using? This is my Pet Sorg's build-up. It is Valken Scoria, Necropotence, and Plague Doctor for some extra health. On my Stam tunes, I use Briarheart, Vicious Ophidian with Ice Heart. Uh-oh, forgot about him. Oh, shield. Dang it. Have you run, VMA before, Guar? I only beat it for the first time back in March. And it was on my, Stam Blade. Took me, 6 hours total, but over the periods of 3 months because I took breaks so I wouldn't get overwhelmed. Hi, Savant! She's roaring at me, but I can't roar in the middle of VMA. Can I heavy attack, please? Thank you. Yeah.
Hunted one, now you die.
Ooh. I should have waited till my ult. Should have saved it for those 2 ogres. Dang it. Oh yeah, yeah. Everything is golded out in this guy.
Your head will decorate my wall.
When does the real fight start?
Yeah, I'll gold out all of my things. Everything's golded out. high score is about 538 something.
The challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
There you go. There you go. Now this is the part where I might have some issues. This level has been bugging, so has Arena 8, with ads not being where they're supposed to. Now watch out for that guy. He will kind of poison me. Where's the thing? There she is. There she is. Alright, so good. She's not going out of her spot yet.
This looks promising.
Woo! DuckTales. Whoa! Woo! Nyeh. I don't like the spinnies. And everything's gonna spawn right here, gotta kill it. Woo! Do not like the spinnies.
What next? I love the anticipation.
did I dodge all that?
Woo!
Hit me one time. Come on. Hit me twice. Oh, oh, ow. That's rather nice. Oil and grime. Poison sludge. Diesel clouds and noxious smog.
This one's mine, sister.
I see the world
Healer!
and all the creatures in it. I suck 'em dry and spit 'em out like spinach. 'Cause greedy human beings will always land ahead with the
Can I please move? Thank you.
Brutality!
You shall not.
Ooh. New best score! It is the polymorphs! Yay! Yay! Wow! Fastest time and best score! Yee! My last high score was 538? What's it now? Wow! Oh man! I'm so happy! Awesome! Okay, so I went as a goblin, I got my highest score, and then the Baron who's like a smoking plume, I got my next best score. It must be the polymorphs. I mean, it's not gonna get me on the leaderboards, not by a long shot. I'm like, oh, actually, I might still make the leaderboards. They don't show everything. Thank you, Team Crumpet got my new best score. It was my fastest time at under 51 minutes. I think I only used 2 sigils the entire time, and no deaths. Look at the size difference. Hey! I am excited. Thank you, T. How's your run going along? I know you were on the last round of the VMA. Let me put my jewelry in there for decon.
Do it for him, and you would do it again.
Right?
You do it for
Yeah, I know. I haven't heard from you about since your last attempt. Tell me about how your VMA run's going.
Keep your stance wide, keep your body lowered as you're moving forward. Balance is the key.
Still stuck? What's your build again? Mag Templar?
I'll go even faster, and as you're moving backwards, keep your eyes on me. Deep down, you know you were built for fighting, but that doesn't mean you're not prepared to try. What they don't know is your real advantage. When you live for someone, you're prepared to die. Deep down,
Maddie's gonna hate me.
I am just a human, but I know that I can draw my sword and fight.
Closes in 6 hours.
My short existence,
How am I in Necromancers? I gotta be still not many there.
be there for him. I can
Ah.
be his knight. I can do it for him.
You go upstairs, but the whole kind of neck down.
For her. Okay, now do that again.
What's your strategy when you start out? What I do is I save my ult, and I run him as much as I can, and then when he teleports, I interrupt him, and when the Daedroth appears, that's when I draw my ult, so that him, the healer, and the Daedroth are all in the ult, and they're all burning at the same time. And that way, he should get down to 70%, which is where he goes upstairs. And, once you do that, you, use the portal up. If you have enough stuff heals to survive up there, You can stay up there for all 3. You just have to make sure you have enough stamina for dodge rolling and to keep up behind the walls. If you don't have enough, try and burn 2 and then jump down and save, but not until you have another ult. And when you have that second ult, if you need to go downstairs, go down, grab the health sigil, and go onto an active pad and drop your ult again. That way, the Clan Fear and Dreydroth run on there, and they both die in the ult. And since the Clan Fear is in there, the port automatically activates, and you can go right back up again. And you should have enough resources and management to be able to burn that last crystal. And then once he knocks you down, you rush over to the shield sigil and grab it, so that because when he comes downstairs, he immediately does that little fire attack where he shoots a bunch of stuff at you. So if you do that, all the stuff just bounces off you, and you can run and grab the first ghost. You burn him a little bit, and then you focus on the summoner. You burner. Make sure you block, because you know he's going to do the reflecting thing doesn't work on the skulls. And then when you kill her, you run over and make sure you get the second ghost. And then you burn him again. And and if you see the third ghost coming, run over and grab it, because when he teleports the third time, it's when he summons the Daedroth. So if you grab the ghost, you summon it, that should give you your little explosive thing. You activate it, and you run over to where he is, and the Daedroth should be there. And you drop your ult, and as he's stunned, you drop your ult, and you burn him. And if the Daedroth summoned, the Daedroth will die in the ult. And then he teleports. He should have such little health left that he should just run over and kill him, and that should be it. At least that's my strategy. I used to jump down after 2 crystals and kill the Daedroth, but I've gotten to the point where I can actually stay upstairs and do all 3 crystals. And that saves me about 15 or 20 seconds. At least that works for me. Now, since you're a Templar, I would recommend Nova, because, either Nova or your Destro Inferno. If there's still enemies around, you really don't need the Nova, honestly. I would do the Destro ult instead, because everything's stunned already, so you really don't need to worry about taking damage. Unless you have to jump downstairs. If you jump downstairs, use the Nova. That way, while they're in the Nova, you're not taking as much damage from them, so you can save that resources from your heal. Oh, resources. I see. Oh, you shouldn't use the sealed sigil until the final burn. You always save that one, that minimum at last. A lot of people, they use the health sigil before they go upstairs. But never use the siege sigil until it's the final burn. At least that's how it works for me. Yep. So like I said, the best part about round 9 is its single most predictable boss fight. You know exactly where things are coming from, you know exactly what's going to happen, and when it's going to happen. Everything is just a time thing. And once you know it, it's like clockwork. Like, I know how everything works and how long I have, so when he comes down, I put down all my dots, I start burning, but I know after his first little mini attack, in about a couple seconds, he's going to throw that skull at me, so I have to make sure I block cast, so that way I don't get knocked back. Because as soon as he does that, he's going to teleport, and you need to rush over to him and interrupt him really fast, and if the healer's near him, bash her as well, because you don't want him healing him as that's happening, because you need him to be down 70% to get to the next phase. And that's also when he teleports, is when he gets the Daedroth. So, when he teleports, you bash him, and you wait until you see the little glowing portal. That's the Daedroth coming. Drop your ult, and make sure you get out, because he's going to do that little thing where he has like an AoE forming around him. And make sure everything is all clustered together in AoE. Burn. When he goes upstairs, if the healer's not dead, kill her. Run to an activated pad, but parry. If the pad starts flickering, move to a new one, because it's about to disappear, and you're going to kill the Clan Fear before it can activate. So, it's going to deactivate before you can kill the Clan Fear, and you'll have to move to a new one. So, you see a pad, and it's like, the lights are kind of like flickering, move to a different one. I learned that the hard way. And once you go upstairs, you're gonna drop your ult at the crystal, and it's gonna be when you go up there. Basically, how it goes: once you're up there, you have 1, 2, 3. You dodge roll. You're gonna miss the first. You're gonna miss the first skull, and make sure you keep circling around because little red meteors will drop on you. And for the first phase, there's only one skull, and he'll have the wall. You get behind the wall, you move with it, and make sure you keep your health up because you slowly take oblivion damage as you're up there, and it gets higher the longer you're up there. And once it explodes, you move over. You have 1, 2, 3. Dodge roll. That's the first skull. You burn the crystal. Burn, burn, burn. You have 1, 2, 3. You dodge roll again because there's going to be 2. After the first one, there's always 2. Burn, burn, burn. And if you have an ult up and you don't feel comfortable, jump down and grab the health sigil. Move to an activated pad. The day drop and the clan for a run to you. Drop your ult. Kill them both in the active pad, which will activate it because the clan fear is nearby. And you go upstairs. And after that, go back. You go 1, 2, 3. Dodge roll. That'll be the first skull. And you should be able to burn the next crystal before the wall goes down. But if you're a little bit low and the wall's starting to circle and you're starting to power up, get behind the wall. Wait for it to explode. You walk out. And there's 1, 2, 3. Dodge roll. And then you should easily be able to burn it before then. You'll get knocked back. Some people can jump down and predict when it's going to burst, but they don't. But I always get knocked back into the lava. Get up. Make sure you avoid those rocks. There's some rocks there that if you run forward, you'll just get stopped, and that stops time. Grab the sigil, the shield sigil, and he'll start like throwing things at you, but they'll bounce right off. Grab the first ghost. You don't want him to get 3 ghosts. If he gets 3 ghosts, he does his overpowered charge, and I've never been able to survive it. So grab the first ghost, and you burn a little bit, you'll see a summoner coming. Kill the summoner, but watch out for the skulls. You block them. Kill the summoner. Make sure you get the second ghost. You don't want him to get any of the ghosts. You want that third one because it actually makes things a lot easier. And you burn him, burn him. When he teleport, look around. If you see the gold ghost, start running for it. He's probably going to teleport. If you grab the ghost, get it, and you get the spectral explosion, you activate it. Where he's sitting, the Daedra should also be. So you're going to drop your ult on top of him, the Daedra, and start burning, burning, burning. Trust me, that Daedra is going to die in that ult while he's stunned. So don't focus on the Daedra, focus on him. Burn, burn, burn. And then once he... you may or may not be able to burn him in time, but if he teleports, just rush over and bash him again. And you should be able to kill him, and that should be all it takes. What food do you run? Because it might not hurt to use tri-food or have tripods because you're going to need that stamina. Because I find dodge rolling is better than blocking because if you block, you move slower. And a meteor can hit you while you're doing that, and that will stun you. And usually 2 or 3 of those things that hit, usually by the time it takes you on stun, another one hits you, and that's usually game over. So dodge rolling is much better than blocking for those skulls. Because you have to watch out for skulls, and you have to watch out for those meteors. Yeah, because I think if you use the dodge rolling, it might be a little bit better, because you have that little bit of extra stam. See, I'm lucky. My character's an Altmer, so I have a passive that if I use a skill ability, whatever resource is lower, I get a bit of it back. So if I'm upstairs and I use my shield or my bird, and I'm low on stamina, by using those, I get my stam back and it gives me the resources I need to dodge roll. Yep, dodge roll. And like it's a time thing. You could, like I said, he is so predictable. Like I said, you go up and you shot dead crystal. There's 1, 2, 3, dodge roll, and he'll throw the crystal. And if you dodge roll that time, it will still be in effect to the point where the skull will literally just buzz right past you. So when you go upstairs, there's 1 skull, then a wall, and then there's 2 skulls, but it's the same time frame. 1, 2, 3, dodge roll. And always dodge roll to the side. You don't want to dodge roll off. And just make a circle. If you just keep circling around the crystal, those you'll see the AoEs forming, and you will be able to stay out of the meteors, so you won't get stunned. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get the feel for it, it becomes much, much easier. And soon you'll find that the final, while the first time you go into it is the hardest round, it will soon become the easiest one.
What have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared
Oh, you're a stab mag? I thought you were a magic mag.
that everyone's
Oh, health stab mag. Okay, I see. Yeah. You'll either want to go with the tri-food or the tri-pots. I would recommend going for the tri-food because that extra spell damage from the spell power pots is actually pretty handy, especially if you want to burn the crystals down fast. So what I use is the Wither Tree Venison Roast.
better pay attention now, 'cause I'm the boogeyman. If you aren't saying something's very wrong, 'cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song.
Do you know how to make the Wither Tree Venison Roast, T? Yeah, don't feel bad to take breaks. When I started my first real attempt, because I rage quit so many times of VMA, I did it over the course of 3 months. I did the first 4 arenas and I took a break. Then I went and I did the next 2 arenas and I took a break. And then I finished the last 3. Yep, venison roast. That's the tri-food. But any tri-food will work. I think if you find you have the extra stamina for dodge rolling or blocking, it'll help you survive up there a lot easier. Because if you don't have the stam, you get knocked backwards, and if you get knocked backwards before you're ready, that Daedroth will kill you. But if you can stay up for all 3 crystals, when you get ported downstairs for the final burn, if it's the final burn, the Daedroth dies, and you don't have to face it at all. That's one of the reasons why I try and stay up there for all 3 rounds. For all 3 crystals, so I don't have to deal with the Daedroth, and I can save my ult for that final burn. But you have to get all 3 ghosts in a row. If you miss 1 ghost, you won't have the big stun ability for when the Daedroth spawns. But, you know, you've faced them before, so you'll just have to use the ult that time. But if you get all 3, they time it so that that 3rd ghost will arrive for the effect just when the Daedroth arrives. So if you drop the ult on him, the Daedroth, they both die. Well, the Daedroth at least dies, so you don't have to worry about him. I'm getting my crafter right now, Team Crumpet. I can make you some. What's your in-game tag? I'll make you some of those tri-foods. I'll also make you some pots. I'll send you some repair kits. Over. Team Crumpet? Got it. Alright, let me take care of you. Alright, let's see here. Alright, have some. Spell power. usually go between 40 to 50 per run of VMA, I want to say. Maybe a little bit less. This was my best run yet. This was my fastest time. My fastest time was like 51 minutes in 50-something seconds. This was under 51 minutes. I felt good running into it. It felt really smooth. Let's see here. It's the last round, so you shouldn't need that many. Let's see. 100 should do. Yeah, 100 should do it. Last round. There we are. Yes. Okay, now food. No problem. Oh, no, don't bother. I have lots of materials. Don't worry about it. I'm happy to help. Lucy is still in the middle of researching the trade she needs to change her Fireheart weapons for her run of VMA. I'm excited. All right, that should be enough food. Let's see here. Down into my shadow. Let's see here at tea and crumpet. And yes. It's just for you, and I would crush the stars and put them on display. That paper moon, that. Oops. Get some of those. Aha! Ah! That's all I wanted to do. Da, da, da. There, that should be enough for three geared repairs. Pet, food, trifods, tri-food, repair. Yes! Alright. There we go. What? Unknown player? Hold on. Oh, I see. Underscore in that. Hey, here we go. Alright, let me just do my my ridge really fast and then I'm gonna go back in again. I'm probably not gonna get as good a score, but I wanted to test my theory of polymorphs make me play better. Cause yesterday was a goblin, I got a high score, and I went as the Baron, I got my best score. So I'm wondering if maybe being a polymorph makes me play better, which is kind of silly, but who knows. So when are you going to try again, T? Do you plan to stream it? I like to watch. You never know? That's not fair. What? I thought I was going to Sean. Why would people laugh? I mean, no one has a right to laugh. It's, yeah, a lot of people have done VMA, but even more haven't done it. It's not easy. A lot of people have rage quit or have made posts in the forums about how they can't do it because it's too hard. I mean, it took me 3 years before I beat it. It's a learning process. And trust me, the last round is always the hardest one. If your friends watch you and you post it to your supporters, I guarantee you there'll be more people cheering you on than laughing. I've been trying to watch Icy when she runs, but she has Australian ping, so it's a bit more difficult for her. But she's been struggling on the fun. She was like buzzing through all the arenas once she got her set up, and she was buzzing through. But she's been struggling on the final boss for months. And you know, it's hard for her because of the ping. She can't like dodge roll and time things as easily as we can. Oh, sweet. Let me know, okay? But once she gets that you know, that win, I can't remember who it was. I think someone said that they would actually make a tune on her alliance. That was the promise. I think it was Inklings. Stuff.
I like to think of this as indirect patronage.
Thank you, Mr. Halalu. Give me my stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Up. Yeah, but were you doing on a different form? Like I think you said that you went from console to PC, right? Yeah, no one has a right to laugh at anybody, and VMA, because to be honest, it's the single most difficult solo content you can do in this game currently, unless you count my normal Dragon Star Arena run, which case the last fight drove me insane. Yep, you're on Xbox. Yeah, that's different because you're used to the controller format, not the PC format. That's why you're struggling, because you have to relearn it on a completely different format. So that's why it's always if you're going, like, if I went to an Xbox and I tried doing this, I guarantee you I wouldn't be able to do it as easily as I could on the PC. But it's funny. People say, you know, they use these mouse that have like all the controls on them, so they use the buttons on the mouse to do it. I use the keyboard. All my controls, all my abilities, I use the keypad to do it. And that's probably why I can only get 36k DPS. Right. But yeah, if you have any questions, I've been playing this game for about a little over 5 years now. I did during beta, and I did it during live and never stopped. And it's probably why I have almost 1400 CP, because I never stopped playing, and it's really the only game I play at this point. Yeah, I had to use the keyboard. If there were buttons on my mouse, I would get way too thrown off. But I remember I was with my guild. I was like, saying, like, I'm never doing VMA. They say you need this weapon, like, but I'm never doing VMA. Please don't ask it for me. I'm never gonna get that weapon. I'm never gonna do it. But you know what? A friend of mine did it, and he says that I'll show you how to do it, but you have to promise me you're gonna try and get through VMA. And I said, fine. So I did it, and 3 months later, I beat it. After 3 months, 2 hours later, I went back in again, and I beat it on the same day. Same day. So it's like riding a bike. Once you beat VMA, you can do it. And because I knew the mechanics so well, after I beat on my Stam Blade, I did it on my Mag Sork, and I did better on him. Then I did it on my Stam Sork, and I beat him on my first try. And then I did it on my Stam Necro, and then I finally did it on my Mag Blade. So once you know the mechanics, it's very, very easy, even on different builds, as long as you're comfortable with the builds. But the thing people have to remember is the gear you use in a PvE setting, that's not the VMA is something different. You have to plan for being responsible for your own care, so you have to use a completely different set of abilities and skill bars. You have to use things to give you, like, sustain. You have to do things to give you protection. Yeah. You have to be able to take care of yourself. So if people go in there and they bring their build, like, yeah, this is my 50k DPS, I'm going to cream this. And once they get to, like, maybe the 3rd or 4th or 5th arena, they realize that they start to struggle, is because they're not in a group setting and they don't have people sending them orbs or combat prayer or healing them. So that's when you have to realize you have to make a build that you can take care of yourself. So for, like, people like mag characters, the new really good thing is False Gods, because that's like the Magicka version of Vicious Ophidian. Because it gives you Magicka back when you kill something, and you also get a speed boost. And the other thing is Mother Sorrow, because you get a lot of crit. If you have the Shadow Stone, you can do a lot of damage. What should I be this time? I want to be a Wraith of Crows. But I want my hood. Ree. There you are. That's actually not that bad, to be honest. With my Stam Blade, I go in there with the Artaeum Takeaway Broth, and I only have, like, a little under 15k health when I do it. But even with 15k health, I can survive. For a Stam character, I also would recommend, especially for your first run-through, using Ice Heart. Ice Heart is the monster helm set you get in Dire Frost Keep. If you have that, when you do damage, you will get, like, a shield that gives you, like, I think, like 6 or 8k protection, and that can save your life. Yeah, Ice Heart's really, really nice to have for Stam characters. I use it on my Stam runs. I found once I started using Ice Heart, I die a lot less. The one that always gave me the most trouble was the silly Ice Arena, because you have to pay attention to the numbers and you have to watch out for that stupid water.
Likely candidate now.
Do you suppose this one has what it takes?
Where's my music?
Tame your hopes. Let's find out.
Like, I'll tell you how I handled it on my run-through, but it'll probably be different because, you know, depending on which build you are, it's different. Sorks, the reason Sorks are so great in this is because they have a really, really powerful shield. Nice! Yeah, my first clear was on a Stam Blade. In my experience, it does get easier. And it's not because, you just, you know, have like better skills or better gear, it's because you know the mechanics. The biggest people ask me what's the best thing about VMA that makes it easy to beat? Mechanics, 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 knowing mechanics. Second only to resource management. The reason it seems most people get better as the way they do it is they can actually predict where things are spawning. Like, I know that one of those little melee guys is spawning right here. What I like to do is I like to try and go in the face of the range ones, because then the melee ones have to come to me and they run to my ults. Or abilities. And like I know here is where Mr. Atronach's gonna spawn. Dodge roll that. Alright. So that way I can save my thing. I want to save my pot for when he spawns. Yep. Yeah, Pear's absolutely right. The more you go in there, the more you know where everything is and what you have to do. It's like riding a bike. Unicycle in there. Yeah, lightning stork. Yeah, it's probably the easiest way you can do it here. Now, lightning is great because you set things off balance. Not to mention you have your pets, and the pets can sometimes be great distractions for the mobs. There you go. Yeah, Necropotence, definitely for your pet Sork. And the second one I would choose is Plague Doctor because you get extra health. Take a look. I have 47,000 magicka and 30k health. But I still have pretty decent spell damage. And what you do is you have all divines. Almost all divines. And you have the Mage Stone that gives you extra magicka. Between that and Necropotence, you have a lot of magicka, a lot of health, and with your shields and your pets, you have a lot of survivability. Oh. Okay, another thing you need to watch out for are those stranglers. In here, stranglers will slow you down. And that's not a good thing in this round. So watch out for when they spawn. Like, see, there's one spawning in right now. Yep, Plague Doctor. Alcats has a really good one bar build, which is what I'm using right now for VMA. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping an eye out for a secondary. See, there's a secondary portal. That means there's a strangler. Get it down. Don't let it slow you. And every once in a while, there will be a little green circle that actually will heal you. Alright, there's a strangler. Oh, sugar. Alright, it's dead. Just leave her. Done. Watch out for the lightning. Get your heavy attacks in. My mouse sometimes is wonky and won't actually heavy attack, so I have to hold it down a couple times for it to work. Strangler? Alright, clean thing. Stay close to her because if you go far away, she'll actually use an ability that will like yank you towards her, and that can pull you into poison or the lightning attack. Yeah, if you see if it's red, stay away from it. If it's green, it'll heal you. Also, start circling her, because she'll start screaming, and if you keep circling her, it's less likely for you to get caught in it. Oh! And see, that's why the extra health is lucky. Alright, ult. She's down to... Alright, she's down to 50. That means she should summon a snake. And done. I would probably get a better score if I could remember where these stupid little portals spawn. I always forget on some of them. Ah! I'm a crow. Now these ones, it's similar. See that little sentry? Get those down, cause they send out little shocks, and if you don't kill them fast enough, they get a shield that is really, really strong, and it takes you a while to bring them down. And if more of them get up, they can build up, and it becomes really problematic. I try and prioritize them. Oh, this boss. I didn't realize that. Yep, see, here's one. But they have like no health. They have like 10k health. They're fine. Takes nothing. It's when they have the shield that's a problem. Eh. Yeah, when you have a build like this, you can make some mistakes and it won't kill you. Uh-oh. Oh, see what I mean with the shield? Watch that, see? Watch how long it takes me to kill him because of that shield. See? Now imagine there's a bunch of them there shooting electricity at you. That's why I prioritize. Oh, there's another one up. Alright, see there's one coming? Prioritize that. Here. Oh. Sentry. No! See how annoying that is?
I will find her if I have to burn down all of the palace.
Ooh. Now this one is hard because my pets can die if I'm not careful. Alright.
Telling blow.
There we go. No, you'll see I'm trying to get to the portals and I'm skipping the chest. That's because for every second you're in this thing, you lose 1 second for their final score.
Somebody to stop making out a will.
This quarry will make a fine hunt.
No, I'm actually gonna save my ult because I don't like those ogres. Ogres in a form over here. I do not like them. They hit very, very, very hard. Alright, here they come. The sad thing is that this guy is less scary than his things. CP, I am 1386. There you go. Oh, well, there's not an area you can... It's prioritization. It's knowing, yeah. If there's a thing that's like, particularly dangerous, you want to start there and start dropping your dots. Like, for me, it was the ogres, especially on the stam tune. I try to focus them, and then in the other one, I try and focus on the Atronox. But things like this, I try and focus on the ads first, because their little build-ups actually can hurt a lot, and you tend to forget about them focusing on the big guys. But you also have to focus on trolls, but the trolls, their spawn points are random, but the worst part is the final boss, because these trolls can spawn and go any direction, and 9 times out of 10, they spawn where, away from where you are, so you run away from where you are, and waste stamina and resources to get across to where the troll is. And if you're doing that, if you're focusing on the troll, you sometimes lose track of the final matriarch, and you get caught on the platform. Watch that troll. Yeah, see? Watch that. Complete opposite one. And if he breaks one of those pads, you're dead. Because you need all 3 pads to survive this. Now I want to get her back here, because I want to use this. I don't want to use that pad. Ah, dang it! That's the one pad I didn't want her to use. That's my emergency reflection pad. Oh god, I hate this thing. Our next one is 45%. Oh, sugar. Drop my ult. Get out of there. All right. Ooh, I was tempted to use that sigil, but I'm glad I didn't. See, I like to start on this last pad because that's the closest thing to the Spiral Shadows. That's why I was mad that she took that one, because I want that pad so I can run right into the next arena. That's precious seconds wasted. I also run forward, and if I need to do a quick repair, I run forward first. That way, by the time I do that, I'm repairing while there's still a clock down for when it starts. Every second is precious. If you're going for a score. But so far, I'm loving my theory of polymorphs make you perform better. Get that? What I like to do is I like to uncover all but one of these pads, and I keep them that way for all 5 rounds. So that way, when it comes to the final boss, I only have to uncover one. I also don't have to worry about, like, you know, fighting to find an open platform for these swarm protection. I know, you saw that, didn't you? I'm like, should I? And I decided, I have enough magic I can survive. If I'd been low on magic, I would have taken it. I know, right? I don't know, it's just a theory. Ah! No. I have some clips of some miracle survivals of this arena when things I should have died to. Nyeh. First I was a Gerblin, then I was the Baron who moves like a smoking plume, and now I'm a crow. Prioritize those web spinners. You don't want them covering up your platforms. The more you have open, the more spaces you have for protection from the swarms. Like that. And see how it's flickering? That means it's about to go down. So you know to get to the next one. Where's that? And once the little spiders, they glow gold, they're scared and you're safe to move out of it. Where's the web spinner? There you are. Oh, let me throw this on you. And dodge roll. Yeah, he's a stam sork. Up. Now don't worry if you have the red lightning. Just do the... Oh, shit. He's a stam sork, so he's a little bit dangerous. Oh, sugar. No. Oh. And you can sometimes get stuck dodge rolling through the pillars, and they can stick you in place, and you get really panicky because you can't move. Free. Oh gosh. Okay. So one got it covered up. So I'm gonna bring him over here. Did it work? Hold on. Okay. Okay, so now all but one are uncovered, so I'm good again. Oh. There you go. And these guys hit hard. So hard. Alright, another stam sork. Swarm? Huh? Where's the... There she is. I have no stem. Alright, two of these guys. Nah. Oh, okay, I don't like that they can actually interrupt you in the middle of a dodge roll. That's not cool. Alright, so all but one are uncovered. Good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and burn her down to 70%. And focus this guy. This person will slow you down. She will throw venom and she will slow you down. Bring it over here. Alright, now time to burn. Now you notice I'm not doing my ult. I'm saving my ult. For now. Because now here comes the lurcher. And see how that ult killed the lurcher and her. Now this is the one that's problematic because sometimes the venom colors will not spawn when it's supposed to. They'll actually run out in this. They've been running around in the center now. And in the next arena, the flame spinners are sometimes not where they're standing, so you go to bash them, and it doesn't work. Repair myself really fast. Oh, sugar. Of course. What? I was trying to fill my thing. That's stupid. Alright. Now these guys can spawn. Alright, watch out for those guys. They will shoot you with a poison spray, and that will also inflict you with sugar! Oh my god, so early, too! These things are really inconvenient placed. Move over here. Oof. Now I have to wait. Hopefully, I have to be really, really careful because it takes a little while for these things to respawn. Those pools. So Archer. Watch out for his little thing. Because yeah, they will turn. You walk out of their AoE and they will turn that at the last second and they can hit you. So watch it. They will turn. I don't know if that's new, but that is very scary. Alright. Ugh. Come on. And you can't hurt them if they're in the platform. And I've had enemies like the Lily, they'll stand in there and they won't move. So you can't damage them. Like, see? He's standing in that stupid thing and he's not moving. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's costing me time! Jesus, that cost me like at least a couple seconds. Stupid. That's an annoying thing, because you like I was just mentioning that, and that stupid scamp was keeping him in place, and I couldn't damage him. And because of that, the round couldn't end. I'm not happy about that. Dodge roll of lightning. Oh, this is not good. Ugh. Yeah, they really are. It also cost me a lot of time. Ah! Oh. Uh-oh. Where is she? Okay. So he always spawns over by the health plant. Oh, that was close. I almost got poisoned. Wait, how am I so inflicted? Where is she? Where is she? There you are. Yep. Now, granted, I have a bit of a stronger shield than your Magplar has, so I can make some mistakes that you probably likely wouldn't be able to afford. Now, in this one, watch out for the flame spinners. They do a lot of damage, and they're deadly to my pets. See the one with the fire staves? They're priority. See? They're due to spin, and don't let them heal. Really annoying. There. Shame I couldn't get another flawless, but I didn't think I was going to beat my best score that I just did. That was a really nice surprise. Alright, saving up my ult. Alright. Burn this thing, and then as soon as he gets close, drop the ult on him. He hits really, really hard. And that's why having stab is important. Alright, next. Spinny Lady. She is going to spawn right here. Drop your dots. She always appears right in this little corner right here. The other ones are just like little scarab things. They're not a threat. Burn them down. And over here are two Spinny, two mages. Don't let them heal. Don't let them heal. Alright. I don't have my ult up. That's not good. So I'm going to be doing a lot of kiting. Alright, now I can ult. Okay, now he's down. Next is two mages and one melee. Get the melee. He is the more dangerous. Because they can stun you. Dodge roll or block. And don't let them heal. Super annoying. Alright, and after these two more of those little melees will show up. What I like to do is I like to draw a wall of elements, dodge roll through, make them run through it. Dodge roll through, make them run through it. Yes! There's also going to be a flame spinny here, over by the thing. Drop the ult. Dodge roll. Alright. Next, you're going to have two flame spinnies. Drop your dots here. Get this one first. Alright, next flame spinnies over here. Get them. Alright, both flame spinnies are down. Just those two little healer mages now. Alright, now we got two of these guys again. Dot. Make them run through it. Dot. Make them run through it. Dodge. Alright, she always chains you. Now wait until she does her little ult. she's going to do an ult, which is a standard. Wait till she casts it. Now move away. Make her come towards you. That way if she chains you, she doesn't pull you into it. Because that thing does a ton of damage. There you go. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh good, she's right here. Take care, Spinny Lady. You don't want her to do that. She can do a lot of damage, but with me, it's even worse because she can destroy my pets. Up, Flame Spinny. Oh, Oh. See those? The problem with the pets is that they can summon they can destroy things before I'm ready. That's already cost me some good time. I wish if you're targeting something, the pan scans would actually focus that, but then they do keep their attention on other things. There we go. I should be okay for my armor. Alright. Now watch out for the ghosts. They will slow you and do a bit of damage. You don't want those dots on you. Gold ghosts are good. Gotta get some heavy attacks in. Bring my Magicka back up. Here comes Daedroth. I'm not gonna cast my ult, I don't need it. Shield up. Kite the fire. There you go. Oh god, I hate the Night Blades. Alright, always kite these guys, they will drop fire where— oh, sugar, like that! Refresh my food really fast.
The challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
Focus the Daedroth. Don't let her heal him. Do not let her heal him. Watch out for those ghosts. They will slow you, and you do not want to be slowed in these things. Do not let them heal. Oh, good. He was That's a good thing about pets. They took that hit. Get back here. Uh-oh. I didn't want to waste my ult. That not wanting to waste my ult almost cost me that life. No. Dang it! They took my ghost. Where's the Ogrim? There he is. There we go. No, only you can take the ghosts. You and the humanoid monsters. God dang, I hate the Nightblades when they do that stupid ability. Get over here. Dang it. Alright, where's the old Ogrum? Alright. My ult's not up, but it should be up by the time I get to that part. I have no stam. Come on, can I please use please use the portal? Thank you. See what I mean by the dodge roll? No, the first one, so now it should be the wall. Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. That did not go the way I wanted it to. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Please, can I activate the portal? Thank you. Jeez. Alright, behind this thing. Dodge roll. Right, 1, 2, dodge roll. Ugh, I can never get down that time. Where's the ghost? There it is. Block that. Alright, there's the second ghost. Do not let him get that. Where's the third one? There it is. See how he's summoning the Daedroth? Drop your ult. Drop everything. I don't love Magicka, but I'm gonna try. Yes! Yeah, see? 531. Oh my god, another Inferno Staff? Hey! Two Infernos in a row? Holy cow, that never happens! Mag's gonna be so jealous. Yep.
Stand back. I haven't done this in quite some time. I hate to turn you inside out.
I'm a crow.
Baron, who moves like a smoking plume, I summon you.
I think I'm actually taller in this polymorph.
Approach me, my Baron.
I
Let
love
me
how
get
short
a
she
good
is.
look at you.
Or he is, rather. He's about the same size as my scamp.
You look splendid. Simply splendid. It is good.
Isn't this a sight to behold? Get rid of these pets. I was almost tempted during that poison phase to actually desummon my scamp in order to get that guy out of the poison pet. That definitely cost me some points. King of yourself. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, but I want you guys to all say hi to my friend Rubinitsky. He's a really cool guy. He's an E player, but he's really, really cool and really nice. So go over there and tell him the Gangy's Gang says hi, okay? I'll see y'all later. I smell the blood of a petty little coward. Jack me lethal, Jack me sick.